Greetings, mortals. It is I, Shadow Blacker, also known as your Dark King. Today I'm here with let's just say, new guest for our interview here on Hellish Interviews, known as Iris. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm tired. I'm ready to do this. Dark King. Yeah, I'm a bully about that.
Yeah, I have a feeling I'm not gonna live this down with you.
You're taking notes of me. I'm taking notes of you.
Okay, you know what? We'll see. We'll see. Alright, to start off, first question. What made you want to start becoming a Twitch streamer?
So a long time ago, in a world far, far away, I got married to a douche. And I unfortunately got locked in a house because of it, and I was moved away from all my family for many years. And I didn't have a job because I was technically I may have dual citizen to the States, but like I didn't have a job, and I couldn't get a job for a long time, so I just decided to start streaming. And I kept streaming every day, and I would do like 10 to 12 hour streams every day. And that was kind of like the birth of it. And I just really enjoyed it because it got me out of that shithole and away from that douche.
Ooh.
Dark backstory.
I don't know why that honestly makes me want to see. I mean, because I know this is your personal life. I'm not trying to go into all that deep.
I don't mind.
I mean, are you sure you're willing to share with us on that?
I can be extremely blunt about him.
Oh, now I want to hear this. Spill the tea.
I will spill the entire tea. I'll spill it all into that fucking harbor. Sorry. So, my ex-husband was in the Navy, and you know what they say about most military men. Not generalizing everyone, a lot of I do know a lot of military men that were really nice, and I'm still friends with a bunch of them. That one was not. He was not. He slept with his ship captain. I had a allowance, and he locked me in the house during a hurricane. Everyone evacuated except me because he said that was the regulation. I almost died.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you can ask most Navy people. It's like, okay, what do you do whenever it's a really bad tornado or hurricane? What are the evacuation orders? They normally say, get your kids, get your wife, get like everyone, your immediate family, take him on the ship. They're going to go, you and them are going to go out to sea, wait until this is over, come back, damage control, whatever. He said, no. Here's a bunch of sandbags. Take the cats, sit in a bathtub, see you in a week. 3 weeks later, I'm still there.
Just alone?
Alone. In an entire, so it wasn't the barracks, obviously, where I was staying. We were living in military housing, and deserted. I was there by myself with 2 cats, and he gave me my allowance to get food and survive off that for 3 weeks, while the rest of the families and everyone else left, and no one told me that was actually how it went, like that I was supposed to be going on the ship with him. He just was like, fuck it, no, you just stay there, you'll be fine. Bad.
Wow.
And this was one of the really, really bad tornadoes. I think it was like 2017, 2016. I can't remember. It was one of the really, really bad tornadoes in 2017 or 16 in Virginia. So like it was that like news breaking one where like houses were toppled down. Everything was like, fucking entire just devastation. But I was lucky enough that I was just on the outside of that devastation, that my parking lot got fucked up. The house got no damage.
I'm glad you got out of there okay.
Me too. I kicked him really hard in the balls for it. Don't choke. You wanted the scoop. You wanted the scoop. I give you full pralines.
I'm sorry, I did not expect that. I did not expect that.
No one ever does.
Okay. I'm sure he rightfully deserved it too. Oh shit, my heart.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
You need to.
Need
to take 5 seconds.
No, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Okay, yeah. So for the next question here, it says, "What was your inspiration for behind the little goblin character you're using currently?"
So a long time ago, I actually was using, or I designed a character that was a person of color, and I just really liked the way that the style was, came out. It was beautiful. My only problem is, again, I'm white as fuck underneath all this. I am Casper, but that doesn't. But because I had, the person of color, I didn't want people to start coming off and being like, oh, she's, trying to change her race and whatever. So I slowly started mixing
that blackface kind of bullshit.
Ooh, yeah, hell nah. I just really love the way that she looked and like all that. But along with that, I decided, okay, maybe I can start incorporating myself into it. So I started giving her vitiligo, which is like white, the spots and like the skin, like all that different things with it. Okay. And it slowly started working. But then that was around the time when this was just before the Black Lives Matter movement started really gaining, everything going through. And at that point, people were like, if you're not a person of color and you're wearing obviously a person of color avatar or something, you're in the wrong. And I'm like, okay, this is, I love my character, but she needs to go away. She needs to retire. And so one day, not even kidding, one day I got really, really high and I sat down. I sat down in my room and I had a massive canvas that I painted on a long time ago, and I hated the painting. So I painted the entire thing black and I just started drawing. And I started drawing this little goblin character with, just shaved on either side, big smile. There's word bubbles all around her. And I really liked the way she looked. And I just kept adding on and adding on and adding on. And then I made this goblin character. And I was like, I really like her. I put that fucking thing in the closet and didn't look at it for 3 years. Then maybe 2 years. And then I went online one day and there was an avatar creator named Von Vivanov. I'm probably going to fuck up their name. Or Von Vrend. And they made a really cute goblin avatar. So I was like, oh, I really like that. I'm going to start, I'm going to get that and I'm going to start using it. So I did. And
okay,
then,
so you can start incorporating everything into it.
Yeah, and so I slowly started changing things. Obviously, the skin color is going to be green. I didn't like the green skin because it just wasn't me. So I started doing purple, or the purple skin, added the blue highlights, white freckles, white freckles actually came from my original character, and same with like the golden teeth, like and the piercings and like a few of the other things. And then one day I went back into that closet when I was moving out of the house that I was living in, and I looked at the painting, and I had recreated that painting into a model, and I didn't even think about it. And over time, I slowly, started expanding on it. She was a bit smaller in the first draft, but now, like, I'm a bigger girl, and so I was like, you know what? Add titties, add belly, add the ass. I'm proud to be a chunky short stack. So this is how we're born.
Okay. All right. So the one thing I also wondered was when you created this character, did you ever end up creating like a backstory for said character?
I have an entire lore, but it's not one of those ones where it's like, oh my god, it's like the length of a novel. It was actually super simple. So Vaughn, again, the avatar creator, I ended up asking them if I could use their name in my backstory, because they technically, created the beginning of me. And they're like, oh yeah, go ahead, do it. So Vaughn and Varent, that was their name, but I split it into two different people, into two different characters. Vaughn was my mom, Varen was my dad. Vaughn was a goblin, Varen was a demon. And because of my skin tone, and I'm not the normal green goblin, I had to figure out, kind of a backstory on why I was purple. Because some skin tones are whatever, but if you add a backstory to kind of mix with it, it works. So Vaughn found Varen in an enchanted forest, an everdark forest, no light, like no sunlight. The only lights that they had were luminescent mushrooms and fireflies. And they slowly built a colony of just their goblins there. And so like mom was given the power of immortal life, so she may live with Varen until the end of time. But in order for him to do that, Vaughn had to have all of Varen's children. So I was one of the kids. So there's like in the lore, there's about 6,000 of my siblings. I'm one. And that's why every single one of our eyes, and like I actually set this up at one point. I had like a bunch of friends even make their own OCs of this. I have X's in my eyes, but that's actually a status symbol in the goblin race. And that's also why I have wings and a tail, because that's my demon part. Like I'm goblin and demon. Okay. And so, there's siblings that have hearts in their eyes, gems in their eyes. There's ones that have like diamonds, squares, whatever, X's. I got an X. And then I found I was really, really bored because, every day in the Enchanted Forest, we weren't allowed to leave the Enchanted Forest. It was just that colony. So every day got more boring and more boring. And then one day I kind of explored out into the forest a little bit, and I found a magical portal. And that portal brought me to a place called the Lotus. And that kind of teleported me into a whole new different world where, there's humans, there's monsters, there's everything. And I liked it. So I stayed and I started streaming, and because I don't know, I'm a 2'5" goblin. I don't think I could work at McDonald's. So, and I actually have a music video based off it.
Really?
Yep.
Okay.
I gotta edit the video a bit though, because it was supposed to incorporate my new form, which was like, more of like an impish kind of thing. hated that form after like a week, and I regretted it.
Okay, to be honest, alright, so the way I've done with my VTuber model, I try to come up with the lore myself of, it's not your whole basic isekai bullshit. I wasn't trying to go that route, but I wanted to
But
see,
you don't
like,
want Truckchon?
Let's talk about that later.
Okay.
But the whole premise of it was, in his death, he wakes up in a strange new place, in a strange body, like something he was never used to. And he's walking around what seems like to be some kind of catacombs. He's thinking that this is a different world, but really it's not. This is kind of like from the time of his death, there's a bit of a time skip from his death. Say about maybe 3-4 years ahead, because he's been asleep for that long after his death. And he's waking up, and he decides to search this strange building that he's inside of. The moment he wakes up, he walks out, and he sees behind him there's a chair just in the middle of a giant room, and some kind of crystal-like structure hanging from the ceiling. He notices, and his first thought was, this must be some kind of throne room from like the medieval ages. But it was weird. It was some kind of weird ambiance about it. That's all I'll say for now.
I feel like we're gonna be having a lore video coming soon.
Well, I mean, I'm honestly actually in the works with that. I'm actually trying to talk with a friend of mine. He actually does my my thumbnails for my videos.
Nice.
Yeah, so this is actually part of the reason why I talked about like getting a picture of your character itself, so I can kind of incorporate that into the thumbnail.
Hold on, let me just pose. I can't flip off. Hold on. Okay, I guess it just wants me to give you hearts.
You're fine.
Trying to be gremlin mode. Middle finger activate. Fuck, okay.
Well, I can't access my hands right now. I can't. I've got the Leap controller, but I can't access my hands right now. I got too much shit plugged in.
I feel that. I have to keep unplugging it every once in a while in order to like plug in my Stream Deck, plug in my full body, plug in anything.
See, I'm trying to work on getting full body. I want to get full body.
Honestly, it's fun. Ash, please, for the love of God, my lovely ghost cat, suck a dick.
Okay.
I hear him screaming in the background.
Alright, you kind of scared me, but also made me laugh there for a second. I'm looking over at the stream. I'm looking over at my OBS here. And I see your character just slowly turning, looking at mine.
Don't know what you said, but it's like, you're in trouble.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Oh my lord.
Do you not hear this fucking cat? Ash, stop it!
No, I do not.
Okay, well, he's standing beside me, or like he's sitting beside me looking up, just meow, meow, meow. My god, cat, please.
This is
5 minutes.
This is why I love animals. This is why I love cats.
Oh, I love my cat. He's just the loudest McFucker ever.
Okay, I can honestly tell you that back when I was dating this girl, her name was Brandy. When we were dating for about 4 years, it took a minute for her cat Willow to get used to me. I'd say about maybe 2-3 months or so, because she was normally a skittish cat. Willow was just the light of my life. I didn't used to love cats at all because I was more of a dog person.
That's fair.
As soon as I met Willow, like, I fell in love instantly because she was so sweet. Even though she got so scared, she was so sweet when you give her a chance. Hell, I remember there was this one time I was picking up my girlfriend from her grandmother's house, and we decided we didn't want to put Willow in the cage, so we just put her in the back seat to cover her up because she's not an outdoor cat.
Okay.
We decided to cover up her in not just my jacket in the back seat, but also hers, so that way she felt comfortable. So it almost felt like she's with both mom and dad while she's in the back seat. I remember she specifically got up. She went down into the passenger side seat to be with her mom for a minute. But then she gets up off the floor from the passenger side, walks over to me, and jumps down on the foot of where my feet were.
Oh.
Like, she wanted to be with me, not her own mom.
Show favoritism.
Yes.
My cat is biting my ankle. Stop it, Ash. Stop. Shoot. I fucking massive bitch. Okay. I'm here. Stop chewing on shit. Go away. Oh, I just drooled all over my hand.
This is why I love cats.
Oh, I love my cat so much. He is... I would fucking die for him. But this motherfucker would not do the same for me.
Oh, no. I love Willow because, like I said, she's sweet, but she's skittish. And the thing is, I fucking miss her. Ever since me and Brandy's broke up, I haven't had a chance to see her. But I love that cat so much. There was a time for a while, because she was wondering where I was, she did not want to be around her mom at all.
Oof.
Like, she was, I think, showing aggression. She was probably angry. But
yikes.
Hell, I remember when we were talking on Snapchat, there was like, not doing like a video call, but she was sending me a video. She was asking, "Where's daddy? Where's daddy?" And she just goes up looking at her mom and goes, "Meow, meow, meow." It's just like, she's wondering, she's trying to answer her, "Where's daddy?"
I said,
Oh,
kidnap the kitty.
I fucking miss Willow.
And Willow misses you. I'm gonna kidnap the cat for you. Not afraid.
You know, somehow, I don't doubt that. Oh god, okay. Next question. Is there any goal you hope to accomplish and to be while being a said Twitch streamer?
Well, I've had a few. At some point, I obviously still want to, like, you know, possibly hit partner someday, but I've been kind of hitting a wall lately. I guess at the moment, my goal is to just better myself and, like, you know, keep working on the stream setup, like making like my 3D world that I've been planning, updating everything, and getting back to where I used to be, which was like a long time ago. I used to get like 300, 400 viewers at a time, and then I moved and lost all that because I had legit dial-up internet for 6 months, and no one wants to see like a pixelated goblin and trying to fight for her fucking life. So
I don't know. I can't say I relate to that. All I know is I took a break because let's just say we had a bunch of bullshit happening the start of this year, and I took at least maybe 3 or 4 months off of a break. So I'm trying to get back into uploading again before I lose that drive.
I feel that. I so feel that.
Yeah. Oh, I remember back on the old account, the one I told you about, that got hacked. I remember saying that I was trying to implement a challenge series where not just you or anyone in the server that you created say to challenge me or I challenge them as a one-on-one into a certain game or so. Just getting as like a one-on-one to not only get to know everybody better, but as also think about implementing punishments, you could say.
Hey, I'm listening.
Like okay. So from One Punch Man, I already did one episode with my friend Vito. Basically, we went and played Tekken. For those of you who know, yeah, Tekken. So we did 3 matches and 9 rounds, basically.
Okay.
He won 2 of them. I lost both of them, but I won 1. One of them.
Skill issue.
No. Here's the thing. We were doing practice rounds and fighting like before the actual date of the recording, and I was kicking his ass.
Oh.
But the day of, he kicked my ass, and I thought I had it in the bag.
Sounds like you joked.
I didn't joke. I was actually ready for this fight.
So when you say a challenge, does this mean I get to choose a champion to go fight for my Discord's honor?
Hey, if you so please. But we also thought about implementing a punishment. So this punishment was okay. I lost, so I actually had to record myself playing Phasmophobia, doing 3 houses alone. I think it was like 2 of them on the normal setting, and the last one on insane.
Yeah, I could do that. I'm one of the people who go into Phasmophobia and scream, "Sup, bitch! I want to know everything about you. Come fuck with me, and I will fuck you up." And then, like, I get everyone killed except for me, and then I laugh and run away.
Oh god, I love that. Oh, and actually, for the next question here, I was thinking, I noticed, I believe you had a Gumroad account, right?
I do.
Yeah, I noticed you had a Gumroad account, and I was wondering, how long have you been making these avatars? And have you ever had customers that have bought from you?
Oh, yeah, I have people buy from my shop all the time. I haven't made anything new in kind of a while, though. I've been mainly focusing on my stream, or setting up everything again. I've been doing it for like maybe 4 years now. I have a total of 3 working models people can buy, and the rest are all accessories and world accessories, which includes neon lights, kind of like art image kind of things, a cleaver, teardrop cloud glasses, and an Anubis mask, which I think was my very first item on the shop.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Actually, and that actually brings me to my next question. Have you ever done commissions for anybody?
Oh, I did commissions for years. I no longer... Oh.
Sorry, that was my phone. I don't know why that went off.
It's fine. I no longer do commissions, though, unless it's for very specific people, because I started having extremely bad, just people were dick. And I mean, like, I went through things where it was like, hey, I did exactly what you asked, here you go. And they're like, great, perfect, redo everything. And I'm just like, nope, I will not. This is what you paid for. And then they start fighting with me, and it was actually...
I'm sorry, back up. Hola. I'm sorry. You said you did exactly what they asked for. You give it to them, and they tell you, perfect, do it again.
Yep.
Like, are they trying to mass produce something?
No, they're like, oh no, it's perfect, I love it, blah, blah, blah. Redo the entire thing because I don't like it. Even though I just said it was perfect and it was what I wanted.
Wow.
Yeah. It was actually mainly because of one of my ex-boyfriends that I fully shut it down. Because I made him... Okay, so I kind of do this as not... I don't know what this is or how to explain it. But when I'm dating someone, I like to make stuff for them for free. Like, I'll make them an avatar. I'll make, art. Just because it makes me happy. And seeing them wear whatever, like, I make them is just kind of like a comfort to me. Because then I can be like, oh, they actually, really enjoy it and whatever. And they kind of get something out of it. This one ex of mine... I was like, yeah, I think I'll make you an avatar because, like, you've said you've been looking for one and whatever, and blah, blah, blah. I made it for him. It's like, it's not up to my standards. I don't like it. Okay. Then why are you using it every day? But okay, sure, whatever. And then they're like, okay, if you want, because I know you have commissions and everything, I'll pay for you to start focusing on it. And you can put it up to my standards. And I was like, okay. So I started working on it. And I finished it, or what I thought was finished. And he was like, I don't like it. Do it again. And I was like, this kind of shows where our relationship is going. Okay. No. And then he got mad.
People are such dicks.
People are such dicks. And like this guy, and I'm not even kidding, this guy fought with me on that avatar for 2 years. We broke up 2 years ago. And he actually messaged me last week because like I finished the avatar. Or in my standards, I'm like, I'm not fucking doing this anymore. You're pissing me off. I'm not doing it. And he was like, well, you're gonna have to because I don't like it, and you're gonna have to give me my money back. And I said, well, I don't have your money because that was like years ago. And he was like, well, if you're not gonna make the 3D model, you're gonna have to do animations and emotes and shit for me. And I was like, I can't do that for you. And he's like, here's $300. I'm like, I'm gonna refund it. And he's like, no, I won't accept it. I won't accept it. I can wait for however long. Starts harassing me and like getting people to harass me about it.
And this was last week?
Last week I at one point I said, fuck you, I can't do this. I need to go take care of myself because unfortunately my health isn't the best. And at the time that he wanted those emotes, which was like a year and a half ago, maybe like a year ago, I'm not sure. I was actually getting tested for ovarian cancer. Good news, don't have it. Good news, I'm clean, I'm good. But that was a very traumatic time. Yeah.
Sorry, you heard the clap.
I was like, what is he doing? But like, that's a very traumatic time where it's like, hey, I need to focus on myself to make sure I'm not dying.
Which is valid. Which is valid.
He didn't like that, and I told him to go sit on a cactus and spin. And he's like, you know what? Fine, take me off your commission list. I said, okay, great, done. And then last week I posted a thing on Twitter saying I'm gonna do little like your character here things, like little goobers, or what we call them. And he apparently saw it and messaged me, and he was like, so apparently your commissions are open, so when am I gonna get my shit now? And I'm like,
also he's starting shit back up again because he's wanting more shit out of you without having to do whatever.
Yeah. And I was like, I'm gonna choose not to work with you because you're a douche and you're the reason why I closed down commissions. And he's like, well, I need you to do what I want. I'm like, well, here's the thing. The commissions I'm opening are your character here, which is easy for me, especially with me still being sick. These things take me like maybe 30 minutes to do. It's very easy on me. It helps me pay my bills and pay for medication and like, and food. And that's it. Like, just done. And he's like, it only takes you 30 minutes. That's not worth my time. I'm like, great, then go fuck yourself, please. And then
Let the record be known. Let the record be known. People, don't be such dicks. Because you got people here like Iris trying to do her thing, and for what this guy has done in her story, not okay. Not okay whatsoever.
Not okay.
Just trash human being. I'm sorry. You continue.
It honestly, there's not much else other than the fact that like he started fully harassing me. Like he spent the entire day after us not talking for a year, probably a year to a year and a half, and he just like, you need to give me my money. You need to blah blah blah. You're a thief. Blah blah blah. I'm like, no. You gave me that with the knowledge of, hey, I can't do this. And you're like, no, you just take your time, blah, blah, blah. And I said, no, I seriously can't do this because I'm not well enough. And it was, I don't know what that's called. I don't think it's gaslighting, but it's like, fuck, what is it? Trapping, manipulating, being a narcissistic prick.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm going to call the police on you. I'm going to blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do all this shit. Noted, at this point, he had given me maybe $500 Canadian, and I can't pay that back. This is my job, and I live paycheck to paycheck. I'm still not well. I may not have cancer, but it doesn't mean I'm not, I'm not sick. I have quite a few illnesses, unfortunately.
Right.
So, this is how I survive. And he's like, yeah, I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care. Again, you're a
trash
piece of
human
shit.
being. Trash human being. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to say this. I've had to deal with, I wouldn't say a certain situation like that myself, but mine was definitely, alright. You know how some people would start off playing games and shit like that, like it was off the Xbox or the PlayStation and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
Mine dated all the way back to like Sega and Atari. That's what got me into like gaming and shit. Honestly, I was on the Xbox. I was hanging out with some friends. I met this girl who eventually ended up becoming my girlfriend, which is now my ex. We actually still do talk every now and then because we ended things on good terms. But ever since I've been trying to work on and better myself, especially from this year alone, because I felt like honestly, from the way I feel like I've been acting was not okay for people to be around, so I decided to step away, do some therapy, group meetings, and all this other stuff just to make sure I improve on my own self-betterment.
Why you disappeared for so long?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I disappeared, and this whole group meeting therapy thing I was doing online with the doctor was at least 4 or 5 months in the making.
I mean, if it works, it works, and it's worth it.
Yeah. But to put all that aside, this was a 3-year feud that I had to deal with when at the time my ex was still my friend. So I met her through some other friends of mine. I'm not going to say their names because they're on a bullshit legal thing right now.
Ugh.
Yeah. So the reason why this has all been happening was because there was some misunderstanding, right? So she's having fun, we're all having fun. Someone says something wrong, and it's blamed on her, my ex. It's blamed on her. She feel like, or she heard something, or this friend of mine heard something, and it's like, okay, we need to kick you out. And this was like 3 months of not talking, keeping her separate from the others, and it's just me hanging out with her because I'm not trying to. I'm the neutral party. I don't like the drama. I'm not trying to deal with it. I'm just here to have a good time and hang out with people that I care about. And let's just say, so the issue gets resolved, right? And not even 3 weeks later, everybody's talking again, having a good time. Something else happens. Boom, she's kicked out again. And this has been going on 3 years. Last time it happened again, 3 months, no talking. Come back again. Misunderstanding. Kicked out again.
That's so unfair to her.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell? And at this point, I kept telling each other, just block each other. Leave each other alone. No one have to come back to doing whatever.
Fair.
And I told them this 3 years in a row. 3 years. Just leave it alone. Never come back to it. Never talk to each other. Never talk about each other. But this was at the time I realized what? They were just toxic for each other. Wait, give me 1 quick second. I gotta do something real quick. I am being summoned. So I'll be right back. Please. I guess you stay here, take yourself while I'm gone.
You're gonna leave. I'm just gonna be there like, it's gonna pass out, fall asleep over here. Oh, I almost sneezed. Totally not going on my phone. Gonna watch some TikToks.
Okay, I am so sorry about that. Had to take care of a family member.
You're okay. I was watching TikToks.
I am so sorry.
You're good.
I want to go ahead and try and hurry this all up so you can get back to your rest, your eternal slumber.
I just got a message from someone saying, "Hey, we're filming at 6," and I'm like,
uh-oh.
I no sleep today.
I'm sorry.
Fuck. No. It's okay. It's not your fault. I made plans with you, and they're like, "Hey, I only have today to film," and I'm like,
Oh Lord. Okay, so I'm sorry. Where were we? The story I was telling.
Toxic people.
Yeah. Yeah, they were just toxic for each other. No matter how many times they came back to actually talk it out like reasonable adults, something always got in the way, or a friend got in the way, said something that was either not true or like, I don't know. It was just something that was messing them all up for no reason at all. Hell, I even told my ex to not date them. Because two of them. All right, so here's the thing: they're in different states, and two of them live together. So they're a for real actual couple.
Okay.
I told them because she wanted to mention talking about being in a poly. I'm like, okay, polys. Okay, polys are not really my thing. You do what you do, but just make sure it's not with them. It's like they don't want to listen to the black man. Like, seriously, they don't listen. They were such idiots, and I knew for sure that this whole relationship thing between all of them was not gonna last. Hell, even some cheating or whatever got involved as well. I was like, what the fuck? And to be honest, this during this 3-year feud, when I was about 2.5 years into this feud, I immediately left Xbox because I didn't want to deal with it.
Which is fair and valid.
Like how you said for you, when it came to the commissions, you stopped because of him. Yep, I stopped getting on Xbox because of them. Yeah, all together. Every now and then, I got on because there was a few genuine souls I actually cared for talking to. That was just Jesus. Hang on, give me a second. I need to look at my timer because I can already feel my voice straining for this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. All right. So, tip. My real voice I tend to hide.
Oh, I thought this was your real voice.
No, it is not.
Temptation. I know. I want to hear the real voice.
Everybody does.
You can cut this out of the video. Show me.
Trust me. I'm trying to get comfortable with it again. That's the reason why I have this timer, because I used to hide my voice like this every day for 10 years since I was like 15, and now my voice is starting to strain from it.
Okay, well then,
sorry.
You should probably expose your real voice.
I'm sorry, I should say what's like fucking 11 years now because I'm 26.
You're still a baby.
Yeah.
Although I'm literally a year older than you.
So you're still a baby too.
I don't know what you mean. I am a strong, independent woman. Fear me.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay, are you sure you want to hear this?
Yes.
Alright, so my voice is pretty much out here, and yeah, I can already tell by the look on your avatar's face.
You just went to like a 20-year-old to like, holy shit, Morgan Freeman?
Yeah, pretty much. And this is why I absolutely hate my own fucking voice. Because people tend to freak out the way you did just now.
Yeah, I'm not freaking out in a bad way. That's a fucking badass voice. You should be talking like that. You'll get all them bitches. God damn, Morgan Freeman.
But yeah. Fast forwarding on the drama, my ex, she gets on VR chat, and I'm like, okay, I'm fine with that because it was just her in the beginning.
Oh no!
And then a year later, which was the start of this year, the start of this motherfucking year, the other one gets on VR chat. And I see them together hanging out. They say they cut out a lot of toxic people in their lives just to be able to be friends again. And they were friends for like 3 months. And this is where I mentioned the whole poly dating bit.
Yeah.
I did not I honestly felt the moment it hit me like a truck because I was thinking, oh, okay, so this one's here. All right, so I just want to talk with my friend real quick because I had some news to tell her. Just to hang out for her a little bit, and I had some news to tell her. It didn't hit me like it hit me like a fucking truck. It didn't hit me until we were playing Uno. That fucking Better Uno World. I was like, oh fuck, I gotta get out of here. Because they're in the same world, they're in the same place. And it never turns out good. It never turns out good. And then, like I said, fast forward the next 2-3 months. Boom. More drama. Now there's this legal bullshit happening. Talking about how the other one's address got leaked. And they thought my ex did it. and saying that, and they
Lord.
said something about how a hitman or whatever got called on her
What?
and thought it was my ex that did it. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Yeah, calling out a hit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's like, who would have the money to do all that bullshit? And she's trying to live peacefully. This is why I told them, and I yelled at them both. And this is where I told them I didn't care if they, because they both started crying when I got them together as a whole intervention bullshit. I yelled at them both.
Good.
And I noticed they were both crying. Because I know my ex, she did not like to be yelled at because she had some PTSD problems with that. And I honestly, at that point, I did not care. She's like, why have you changed so much? I'm like, well, because of bullshit like this. This is why I changed.
Understandable.
So, yeah. So, I talked with somebody reasonable that was in the old friend group from where I first met her. And we got that sorted out. And got them to drop the legal charges. So she better be singing my high praises for all the bullshit that was going on.
That would have cost a pretty fucking penny, especially in the States.
Mm-hmm. So she's lucky I was actually there as a good friend to help her, at least. But I told her, the moment this happens again, I'm not helping and you're on your own.
Understandable.
You're on your own. 3 years worth of a fucking feud and you're done. Because it's not worth it. I'm sorry, I ranted there.
No, I was ranting earlier about the other. There's no judgment here.
Let's say we move on to the next question, shall we?
Okay.
I did kind of scrap this one question because this was up to you. This was basically saying that if you are willing, can you have a friend come in and tell us an embarrassing story about yourself, whether it be silly or not, one of the weirdest or silliest things about you, or what you have done.
Hold on. Hold on. Hey, are you free to... Hold on. You know, I'm just gonna fucking type it on, because I had... Sorry, I pulled open my phone. I'm just gonna text them on my phone because it's a lot easier. Hold on.
You're perfectly fine.
Hey, are you free to join a call and tell my friend about the potato chip story?
I'm sorry. Potato?
Yeah, so I want them to explain it.
Okay. All right. So let's see if they come in.
If they don't, I'll fucking out myself for this. Oh my nose. This happened this year, and they fully kept that story in their back pocket and told a lot of fucking people, even though I told them not to. It's for a YouTube video. Come on, Senti, pick up the phone! Ah! Okay.
This is why I feel like I gotta hang out with you eventually.
I mean, you're always welcome. Like, I give you the open door. Just walk in, and we might pelt you with cookies, but hey, cookies are better than tomatoes.
I'm sorry, pelt me with cookies.
It's happened before.
I mean, like I said, I tried to join the server because my last account got banned. I'm pretty sure whoever removed my old account or whatever probably ended up banning the IP address, so I was never able to hop back into it with this new account.
Weird.
Because you can ban the IP address, I believe itself. Because it's happened to me. Yeah, it's happened to me before when I was trying to rejoin the same server as my thumbnail artist. Like I said, he's a good friend of mine, and we were trying to figure out why wasn't it letting me in. even though this was the creation of, like, this was the day of the creation of my new Discord account. He was like, well, we decided to try and ban the account, or we banned the account, but I think they ended up pressing something by accident, which ended up also banning the IP address of where it came from or was still attached to.
Okay. Try seeing if you can click that.
Oh, okay. Give me 1 sec.
Give me 1 margarita, I'ma open my legs. Give me 2 margarita, I'ma give you 6. Sorry.
Hey, we're in, I believe. Yep.
Yeah, I think, so I looked in my ban list and I know that there's a few, deleted accounts and I was like, what if one of those is that? So I revoked some bans off of, some deleted accounts and it worked. So welcome back to the community.
Hey, you good. Oh, really? I'm seeing this shit, Fortnite Bros.
Yeah, we play zero build. It's fun. I used to hate it. Then they brought in no build, and I was like, it's kind of cute though. Kind of cute though. Why is she not answering? Hold on, I'm gonna. Dinty. Okay. Well, we'll continue with the other questions, and hopefully before we... hopefully she'll respond. If she does, great. If not, then I'll tell you the potato chip story in her stead.
Okay, so we can come back to that question. Oh.
Okay.
Bullshit. Something happened with the fucking thing again.
What thing?
Okay, there we go. I had to reset your fucking thing. I don't know why this has been happening a lot lately when I try to do these with people.
Okay.
Kind of a weird little thing going on. Don't know why it does it, but it's like, okay. Oh, well, actually, it says it's, oh! I think I see why now. Because for you, I think it is... It's got you in a different corner for some reason. Yeah, I was like, what the hell just happened?
Sounds like an issue and an ish me.
Oh god, you gotten bigger.
Fear me, for I tower above thee. Ha! I like how my characters they move like a Muppet.
Let's shrink you back down to appropriate goblin size. 2 feet fucking tall.
Hey, might be 2 feet, but I can still bite ankles.
I feel like I gotta call on you just in case someone tries to fuck with me at one point.
Oh, I could bring the chaos for that, yeah.
I fucking love that. Oh, lordy. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and move on to the next question. We'll come back to that when they're ready, or if they don't answer, we'll come back to it. Is there anything you plan to do with your job or / career when it comes to being a content creator on Twitch? Do you expect on trying to expand and do different things such as like merch or however you please?
What do you mean by merch?
I mean, do you plan on selling like t-shirts or
anything
of the sort? Oh, you do already? Okay.
Yeah, I have merch. I have I'm updating it though because it's kind of slowly outdated. But I'm at some point I'm also hoping to release like VTuber outfits, so like you can put on like a t-shirt or something on your character and it has like my logo or whatever. Oh, she messaged from my birthday. The motherfucker.
What happened?
Flavored. Okay. I love her. She's very forgetful.
Oh, she's coming in, or no? She forgot the story.
I was like, can you tell the potato chip story? What story? Potato chip? I said yes, from my birthday. Sorry, what are you talking about? Dumb emoji, thinking emoji. Okay, yeah, she says she's free to join, so give me 1 second.
Oh, perfectly fine. Let's get her in here.
Okay. Send key. Okay, I have to open my thing again just so we can. Hello.
Perfect.
Hello. I have arisen.
Hello. How you doing today?
So Senti, this is my friend Shadow. Shadow, this is Senti. Different.
Different Shadow.
Than Senti. Yeah.
Am I supposed to know another Shadow?
Shadow Spade in my Discord, the musician.
There's a lot of shows out there in the world.
I don't know who I'm talking about.
Well, he is interviewing me today for his YouTube channel, and one of the questions was, can I invite a friend in to tell an embarrassing story about me? And I thought, oh, Senti has the perfect story, or I mean, unless there's another story you wanna bring up, but like I thought,
I literally had to ask you, what story are you talking about? Like, I don't remember ever. You're talking to someone with memory loss. Okay.
I feel that.
Yeah. Anyways, the potato chip story. Oh, I want to make so much fun of you now that I remember.
God damn it! This is the only time I'm allowing you to make fun of me.
This bitch is dumb as hell. I don't remember exactly everything, but her mutual person that she knew, I'm gonna call him.
His name's Jay.
Yeah, what's his face? Anyways, took us out for
okay, what's his face?
sushi, and so took us out for sushi. Like about all you can eat stuff, like the just pay for the table and the drinks. Everything else is covered, whatever, that kind of place. So it's got, the place with the tablet to order, whatever, blah blah blah. Anyway, we're eating, and she orders this, like, just one piece of this potato sushi thing. I don't remember everything that was on it, but it literally came on a potato chip. It was like bite size, yum, delicious. And I look at this chip that she's about to eat, and I'm like, that looks like a Pringle. Her friend looks at the thing and is like, yeah, that's a Pringle. And she was so adamant that it fucking wasn't a Pringle. So after a little bit of arguing, I was like, okay, fine, it's not a fucking Pringle. She's like, it's potato flavored or something. What did you say?
So there's a Asian supermarket that sells like it's like it's really weird, but it's obviously translation or whatever, but it's a potato flavored potato chip.
Yeah, potato flavored potato chips. First of all, that's stupid of you to say. That's just regular fucking potato chip, that's just unsalted potato.
So wait. To be alright, so to put this on the clear, you were fighting her on it. You guys were arguing about this not being a potato chip.
Listen, it gets worse. So I just agree with her that it gets worse. I just agree with her that it's not a fucking Pringle. Blah blah blah. Whatever. Now we're sitting at a booth that's pretty close to where they're making the sushi. Not the kitchen, but like the little bar area. There's like a tiny little bar, and me being ADHD as fuck, I'm just glancing around the restaurant because I'm taller than her and I can do that. And I'm just glancing around. I'm listening to people talk while I'm barely paying attention. And what do my eyes spot behind the bar is like 3 cans of fucking Pringles. And I'm like, bitch, that's a Pringle! Those are Pringle cans! I got so heated. I've never seen her face get so red before. I was like, I fucking told you they were Pringles! I was way too excited.
And then I was like, okay, don't tell anyone. Proceeds to go to my house, tell all my roommates. We go to my parents' house, tells my entire family.
told so many people.
So you literally just fought her on this being a Pringle or not.
Yeah.
And she was right in the end anyway.
When am I not always right? I'm a fucking genius. Albert Einstein, when he thinks about me in his grave, he cries. Okay, it is true. In fact, he fucking cries.
Fuck.
Yeah. Oh my heart.
It was the most amazing thing ever. Thanks for reminding me, Iris.
Thought you'd like to fucking relive the "I told you so" moment.
Ah, it
Oh my
feels so
God.
good to be right for once. Even if it's about something that doesn't fucking matter.
Because like I said, we've gone through these questions, and how about this? Since you're here with us, would you like to stay?
For a little bit I can, yes. I have to
Okay.
hop online on VR chat a little bit with this one. I'm putting together a video for my boyfriend for his birthday of all his friends and my friends, or some of our mutual friends saying happy birthday to him. So
Dang, I wish I could attend, but nah, I can't. Nah, I'm messing.
it's not even a party. So he doesn't do crowds, so I'm just putting a video together.
No, you're perfectly fine. Hell,
Yeah.
So just to
I'd say
recap
so.
on everything we've talked about when did she start being a streamer on Twitch, the whole her being a creator on Gumroad, what was the backstory between her little goblin energy character.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she just manifested herself. And there it is. I'm pretty sure
He
part
kind
three
of
that-
did.
Honestly, I have a theory that you just stepped out of a wormhole and from another universe, and you ever seen like fucking shows where the cartoon characters, they go into another world and they end up looking just like the people in that world, like whatever. That's you. You were a goblin on another world. You stepped through a wormhole, and here you are now. You look human, and you're like, fuck this. I'm gonna try to look like a fucking goblin for the rest of my life any way I can. You're stuck here. You can never leave. You can never leave.
We're gonna leave.
You'll never leave. Mine! I have a lot of energy right now. I just got off of work.
I love this. I love the energy.
Iris, I found
Senty
a
is my
note in
IRL
tit.
best friend. You found a what?
I found a note in my tit.
What?
Oh.
Okay, that's my cue to leave. Goodbye.
No, I found it sticking out in my bra. I forgot I put it there.
Oh. I
God.
choose not to wear bras because they're restricting and hurt my
That's
tatas.
because your tits are fucking massive and they don't want to be contained by anything. Unless it's my hands.
The fact that
She's
I'm
not
the only
wrong.
guy in this call.
What is the point? Boobs exist. Oh my god, if I say the word boobs enough, will you have a mental breakdown? Boobs, 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 boobs.
No,
boobs,
no,
boobs,
no.
boobs, 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 boobs.
That doesn't work. That doesn't work on me, sweetie. That does not work on me.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
No, you're
That's my
fine.
deep.
I actually enjoy this. This has been one of my favorite
I did this to
interviews
my
so
gay
far.
friend. Just started
Hell
screaming.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, I
is
interviewed
why I
one of
love
my
Senty.
friends, and he's trying to become, at least, I wouldn't say trying to become, but he's also a bit of a voice actor.
Oh, yeah?
So is
Yeah.
Senty.
Yeah.
The only thing I've actually done when it comes to voice acting is the intro to my friend's podcast, and that's literally no, that's not it. But it's the main thing right now. I don't do much.
Oh wait, that just reminded me.
Yet.
Iris, should I tell her about the voice?
I'm scared.
You can if you want to.
I'm just saying.
Who's doing this? Explain it to me again. I already forgot everything you said.
Okay, so
So he.
okay, you explain.
Okay. So his voice that you hear right now apparently isn't his real voice.
I'm sorry. What the fuck you said? What?
Yeah, and he pitches up his voice so people stop orgasming.
To add context is I've been hiding my voice like this for like 11 years now.
Then I'm already dating someone with a really deep voice. I can handle this.
Okay, that's perfect. So,
Yeah, pretty much out here. And it's...
I can't handle it. I can't handle it. No, I can't.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
I just like screaming. I don't have anyone to worry about from listening to me right now, so I'm just letting it out.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Fair,
you're good.
fair.
That's rad, my guy.
So yeah,
So I honestly hate my voice, but I'm trying to get back into like
Oh,
really,
everyone-
really loving my voice again. I'm trying to get used to it
It's a
again.
normal thing. You think I like the way I sound? Hell no.
She has a cute voice though, but she could also do the super fucking good anime girl voice. Hold on. Do it.
No.
Oh no, I want to hear this. Do it.
Okay,
Do
which one? The higher pitched or the lower pitched?
Higher pitch. I wanna hear this.
Do the high cute one and then end it with the seductive lower one.
Ooh.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna practice.
You got this. I believe in you.
Okay. Anyways. I'm on the spot. Okay.
Drum roll.
それがね、かわいいね。こんにちは。私はセンソンです。元気ですか
Oh.
That's the
Oh.
higher pitch.
I love it so much.
元気ですか？
なんか
どういうことしのかなや。ほとか、わととん。
Yeah, what he said. You
I'm just here. Ooh.
I can talk right out of my ass. It's a talent, really.
Yeah, do the deep one.
こんにちは。あなたはとっても可愛いです。あらあら。
That's our
Oh,
shit.
that's pretty good. All right, so all right,
I fucking love it so much.
all right, no. All right. Whenever I try and mess with my friends, and I have a few friends of mine who love D voices, they're a fucking sim for that shit.
Who isn't?
All right, so I have a friend of mine named Harmony that I hang out with like every now and then, and to be honest, last time I used my D voice, I did the whole ada bullshit, and
Oh my
she
goodness.
ran away from me.
Oh my, that is hilarious.
Oh, like I come up
Understandable.
to the mic as just close as I can. I go, no koto kanai ya."
Corpse Husband, is that you? I loved your new song.
I said he sounded like Morgan Freeman.
It's Morgan
Okay, no,
Freeman.
you were the first person to ever actually say I sound like Morgan Freeman. Everybody else has called
More like
me.
Morgan Freefuck.
No, but people have literally called me or mistaken me for Corpse Husband. They've called me Black Corpse when I told them I'm not Corpse Husband, I'm black.
You're black. I'm sorry, I'm joking.
Oh.
No!
I'm gonna recreate that one fucking commercial. Why didn't you tell me you were black? You know my
No, I know what you're talking about. No!
I knew we could never be. It's not because you're a rabbit, but it's
Because
because
you're black.
I fucking love that meme. At the same time, I'm like, oh.
Oh my god.
funny. I don't care what anyone says. That's just hilarious.
It's so good.
But that's not even the worst of it though. I was talking to a friend of mine and they heard my voice when my voice just slipped. And they looked at me and they called me God? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, just the booming voice of, hello?
What the? Yeah, but no, I shit you not. This has actually happened. This has all actually happened to me. I
That's
shit
awesome.
you not.
I need my conscience to sound like a deep voiced sexy man, just so I can actually listen to it.
Someone told me I sounded like I was like Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Fat Albert's love child.
That is so fucking specific.
I don't know.
It's
That
so good. Oh my god.
Stay out of my shed, okay?
You did not. No, you did not. Was
Oh
it
my
that?
God.
I think I heard that fucking video. You just
That was from that really fucked up My Little Pony.
yes. I know exactly the one.
Hey,
Stay out of my shit.
So good.
Those animations scarred. Why did I watch those?
Oh
I
Fuck
rewatched it
me.
like recently, and I loved it so much.
I'm not gonna lie. There have been times where I've gone back to it just to watch it, and I still go, "What the fuck did I just watch?"
The Pinkie
What?
Pie one's my favorite so far. Not my pretty pink princess.
Good God.
10 out of 10.
All right. To move on to the next question, we're almost done here.
Okay.
I joined too late.
Oh,
It's
and
okay,
you know,
Sandy.
And with-
I'll piss
and with your
off
friend
that.
here, I'm gonna say this: you can answer along with these questions if you would like as well.
Just a cough.
Would you like to share with us a guilty pleasure you have?
Mukbang videos.
I'm sorry, say again.
Weed.
While I'm high as hell is the best thing. Anyway.
20 blaze it.
I take it, I wait till it hits, and I can scroll on Instagram watching Asian people eat food for hours. I swear
I
to God.
fucking love those so much. Especially, okay, I like the animated mukbang ones, like the super cute ones. And they just like have like a huge table, and they're so cute, and they're eating, they do like little cutesy voices.
Why the fuck are these things? No, that's just me. That's just me.
Well, no, I do it too.
When it comes to guilty pleasures, I have a hard time depicting exactly what could be, because, like, you know, I guess it depends on the person.
Okay.
Back in the day, reading could be considered a guilty pleasure, especially if you were a woman. But
Unless I feel like one of those things are talking about romance or sexual novels.
there's this one out there right now that's fucking circulating, and it's called, like, The Playground or whatever. And it's literally about...
Really?
You know which one I'm talking about?
Yes.
So you
that
read
really
it?
fucked up one? No. Wait, you read it?
I read some of it, yeah, and I couldn't stomach it.
Okay, were you able to get past page 40?
So no, you read it yourself.
Yes, it's fuck the hell. It's a horror book that is just, I don't even know. It's literally like recreating the story about it's like these people, they think of it like what's that movie, Saw? It's like Saw almost, but
Yeah.
with children. And it's like, hey, parents, you're poor. Why don't you... I'll pay you $3,000 to let your kids test this new jungle gym out. Here's the first 1,000. I'll give you the last 2,000 when your kid's done playing on the jungle gym. And then there's like a 9 out of 10 chance that the kid's gonna die on the jungle gym because it's made of saws, broken glass, this, that, and the other.
It's fucked up, and it's a huge trend on TikTok.
And then on the side story is that the daughter of one of the parents, she like survives, grows up, falls in love with her mother, and then at the part where everyone can't continue reading is when she scoops her own mother's shit out of the fucking toilet and eats it.
Yeah, so so remember that that episode of South Park where it was like, let's make the worst book like we could imagine, like it's so gross that whenever anyone reads it, like they throw up, and they're trying to get it banned in like the school book list or whatever, but then like it becomes a massive hit, even though it is like the grossest thing on this planet. That's pretty much the book. And
oh my god.
except instead of it just being, gross eating shit and stuff, like I haven't read it yet. That's the thing. I want to read it, but I'm scared to, because every review I've ever seen of it is literally like
scary. It's scary. Like you're literally just reading about, children being brutally murdered, essentially.
Yeah. And like,
good fucking god.
A lot of people, like, I mean, when you think about it, it's like, honestly, thinking about someone reading that and enjoying it is obviously they're a fucking psychopath. But the fact that it became such a huge meme and trend, not even a meme, but like a trend, and it's, for a lot of people, it was the whole thing where, how far can you make it into the book before you're just done? And there's people who have like made it past that, that shit eating page and just been like, I it gets worse. It's a you know, oh, this is good. Oh no. Oh no. Oh Lord, no. Oh, there is no God.
That part I already knew. But I literally, I finished reading that one part with the poop, and I was like, no, I'm done. And I started reading the trilogy again, the one that I just finished. I started reading it again. It's like, I need some fucking comfort.
honestly. But I really fucking want to read. You know what? I might go to the library today. Later.
Yeah, I just got to Indigo. Luna, hey, don't touch.
Wait, you bought the book?
Oh no, I read this one online. I'm not paying money for that.
Oh, okay. I was like, I wouldn't support I wouldn't buy it, but I really fucking want to read it.
Hey, let me stand up. Come here.
What? Oh, she's
no,
yelling
she's
at a
like-
cat.
So you got a cat too?
Come here. I have 3. Come here, Luna.
Yep. She has 3 black cats. They're very cute.
Luna, I swear to God, I'll choke you out if you want to stay the fuck out of garbage. Why did your sister call her, huh? Why did that? You're dumb as shit.
Yeah, so that's our guilty pleasure.
Okay. All right.
Okay, next
so I'm sorry. What's your name as well? I keep forgetting. I'm sorry.
Just call me Sent.
Sent. Okay. Well, Sent. Do you stream on Twitch?
Sometimes when I feel like it.
She
Okay.
just started.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
When I say it's been a few months, but I don't do it very often.
Okay. Perfectly understandable. Because the next question here is saying, is there anything you guys wish to do aside from Twitch?
Get a better paying job.
Make a video game.
Oh.
I guess I'd like to voice act. Obviously, that's like the main thing.
I'm
it's
down to
like-
be a voice actor. No, I'm sorry.
It's a fucking tough industry, so I'm not sure if I'm going to bother. Because like my top goals right now are just to get a better paying job and to keep myself mentally fucking sane. Because like I have a job, I work retail, but I've been working retail since I was 18, and I'm 25 now, so it's been a while.
Oh, trust me. There's times on my channel where I feel like I have to watch what I say because I got a coworker that watches my channel and everything, and we handle military mail for the federal government. I'm like basically an over glorified mail boy. I'm a scanning technician.
Mail.
I work in a mailing warehouse, office side,
Mail.
and we're handling military mail for retirees and people who are claiming for like unpaid benefits and all this other shit.
Mail.
Mail.
Here's a mail that never fails. It makes me wanna wag my tail.
Mail.
But yeah, hell.
It's just a room full of ADHD.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm sorry.
You sorry.
This has been a very eventful
You're welcome.
interview.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Oh my god. Is there anything you guys want to say to the people watching this video that may be interested in streaming on Twitch or doing whatever else related to what you guys do, and where to start? Is there anything you guys want to say?
Do drugs not at school.
What? We'll smoke drugs.
There we go. Oh.
Why? Why? I feel
Go to
like
school.
Keenan and Kel just why?
Because the
Personally,
school system is fucked up and I like drugs more.
if I may, as someone who, so most all I do is I make TikToks using my VR chat model. I'm doing that for about 2 years now, and I gotta say, I've went through a lot with it. And the main thing is, if you want to create content, just do what you like, do what you love. It doesn't matter how many people are watching you, how many people view it, how many people like you, how many people comment, this, that, and the other. The fact of the matter is there's someone out there who will find your content, really resonate with it, and enjoy it. You don't need a big audience to be successful, and never be afraid to take breaks. I learned that myself recently.
Trust
You know,
me,
your mental
I got
health
done
comes
dealing
first.
with. I just got done trying to deal with a 3-month break.
Yeah, I literally so did I, and I wasn't even sure if I'm ready to come back yet. So but I'm also trying to change a lot about myself right now, mental wise. So, you know, you do you, I'll do me, and we won't do each other. That's literally that's the main thing.
Well
Markiplier quote, respect, honey, respect.
said. Well said. Well said.
Not the wall. The wall has not done anything to you. Don't meow at the wall. That goes for you too, Missy.
Damn it.
All right. Is there anything you guys want to plug in? Or
Follow the goblin. Subscribe to the goblin. Follow the goblin. Follow her. Give her love. Do it. Do it now. Do it now. Do it now. Do it.
Follow Centzon. Follow Centzon on Twitter and Twitch and TikTok. I'll fucking in you. I'm gonna see you in September. I'll fight me. I'll follow her.
I'll make sure to have you guys send your links down below so that way I can go ahead and plug them up for later.
Bet. Happily.
With my way in, like, I'm just gonna sit right here.
Anyway, this has been a very eventful Hellish interview. You actually got. I can't. I'm sorry. You guys really did put Hellish into the title this time.
Hell yeah!
Yay!
Fucking what?
What?
What? Hey, we gotta head over to VR chat to film Kevy thing.
Perfectly fine.
Yeah.
And time for the how do you say, the cringy outro as well.
Oh, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
I'm waiting.
Oh my god, I love my intros, but they're also cringy. It just makes it funny.
I'm watching you. Go ahead.
I'm watching you.
Oh.
Alright. Okay. Oh, I got pressure on me now. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we're ready and we're waiting.
I'm ready.
Alright. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to burn the hell out of that like button. Comment down below what you think of the video, share with your friends, and subscribe to become part of my demonic army. And as always, stay loyal, minderlings.
I might have just shit myself a little bit there.